Sometimes you have to wonder about reporters and why would they put their reputation on the line with certain types of questions. We all know the genesis of America. All know how America got started. We all know that America was started by a few white men who decided that they were going to keep power for a very, very select few. Women couldn't vote. Blacks were property, who, for the purpose of counting, were 3/5 of a person. There's a lot of stuff in that Constitution that really made it not only a white supremacist document, but a paternalistic capital document. Everything had to do with property. So when a reporter seemed to go under the impression that one of Biden's ambassadors should be let go because she happens to tell the truth, acknowledge the truth, in atoning for what America has done, she wants that person fired. Check this out. And what was wonderful was what Jen Psaki did, how Jen Psaki responded. She threw nobody under the bus. If the Biden administration continues this way, his long-lasting support will be permanent.
Go ahead in the back.
Thanks, Jen. The U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, talking to a group on Wednesday, essentially said that white supremacy is woven into our founding documents and principles. Now, this statement is getting widely criticized as essentially parroting Chinese Communist Party talking points. So, is the president going to remove her from her position as the representative before that body to promote United States values?
Is the president going to remove an African-American woman with decades of experience in the Foreign Service, who's widely respected around the world, from her position as ambassador to the UN? He is not. He is proud to have her in that position. She is not only qualified, he believes she is exactly the right person in that role at this moment in time. I have not seen her comments. I will say that there's no question that there has been a history of institutional racism in this country, and that doesn't require the UN ambassador to confirm that.
So that's essentially the same lecture, though, that the Chinese delegation gave Secretary Blinken in Alaska last month. So does the president think our founding documents are racist?
I would say that I will leave my comments to speak for themselves, and certainly I think most people recognize the history of systemic racism in our country, and she was speaking to that.
The last question, made her look fairly dumb, may I say. Do you think our founding document was racist? Our founding document excluded blacks from the vote. So yes, it was racist. Our founding document did not have any interpretation for women to vote, which meant we needed an amendment to allow women to vote. So was it sexist? Yes. Should we add all the other modifications we had to make to the document to make it a more humane document, to make it a more inclusive document? Did this reporter ever take history? Did this reporter ever read a book? We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.